Hello, the unstoppable. Elegance is not about being noticed, it's about being remembered. Giorgio Armani. True elegance isn't just a matter of style or poise, it's a carefully curated way of living that goes far beyond what meets the eye. It's about what you reveal, what you keep hidden beneath the surface. For those who understand the art of elegance, there are certain things that remain off-limits, secrets that preserve their mystique, maintain their grace, and protect their power. These are not just personal boundaries, but rules for living that keep them steps ahead, quietly commanding the room without ever raising a voice. What are these well-guarded secrets that truly elegant people never share? Let's explore the unspoken code behind their polished exterior. Number 1. Their failures in real time. Elegant people never share their failures in real time because they understand the power of perception. It's not that they don't experience setbacks, everyone does, but they know there's a distinct difference between failing privately and broadcasting those failures for the world to see. When you expose your struggles while you're still neck-deep in them, you invite unsolicited opinions, pity, or even judgment. Elegant people avoid this by keeping their challenges close to the chest until they've already turned the situation around. There's a subtle strategy in how they handle setbacks. They work through their issues behind closed doors, quietly recalibrating, rethinking, and finding solutions without the spotlight on their missteps. When they eventually speak of their failures, they do so from a position of strength, presenting the struggle as a past chapter they've overcome, not a current weakness they're drowning in. This selective timing keeps them in control of the narrative, showing resilience without revealing vulnerability. By sharing only after they've conquered the challenge, they maintain an air of capability and self-assuredness. They let others see the lesson, not the mess, because to them the elegance is in the resolution, not the struggle. Number 2. Unfiltered emotional turmoil. Elegant people never share their unfiltered emotional turmoil because they understand the value of composure. While emotions are a natural part of life, they know that raw, unprocessed feelings, whether it's anger, frustration, or sadness, can make them appear unstable or out of control. Elegance thrives on restraint, and losing control, even for a moment, can chip away at the image they've built over time. They aren't devoid of feelings. They simply choose not to broadcast them for everyone to see. When faced with difficult emotions, they process them privately, away from prying eyes, allowing themselves the space to reflect and regain balance. Venting openly might offer temporary relief, but it often leaves a lasting impression of weakness or impulsiveness, something elegant people are careful to avoid. They know that emotional outbursts, especially in public or on social platforms, only serve to invite pity or worse, gossip. What sets them apart is their ability to remain calm under pressure. They master the art of emotional discipline, choosing when and how to express their feelings. To them, elegance is not about bottling up emotions, but about controlling how and when they're shared. This control protects their dignity and ensures that they're remembered for their grace, not their meltdowns. It's a subtle yet powerful form of emotional intelligence that keeps them ahead without losing face. Number 3. The intimate details of their wealth. Elegant people never share the intimate details of their wealth because they understand that true sophistication isn't about flaunting what you have, it's about how you carry yourself. Whether they've built their fortune or inherited it, they know that discussing the specifics of their bank account, investments, or expensive purchases can come across as crass and insecure. For them, there's no need to prove anything through material possessions because real elegance speaks for itself. They believe that constantly talking about money or their financial successes shifts the focus from who they are to what they own. And that's not the kind of attention they seek. They know that those who boast about their wealth often do so because they lack substance in other areas. Elegant people, on the other hand, exude quiet confidence. They don't need external validation because their worth is rooted in more than just the size of their wallet. They prefer subtle displays of affluence, things that can be seen but not loudly proclaimed. You'll notice the quality of their choices, but you won't hear them breaking down the price tag. In a world obsessed with status, this restraint sets them apart. It allows them to blend into any environment while still commanding respect. To them, elegance is in the understatement, the mystery of not revealing too much. The moment you start talking about your wealth, you give away power, and they're far too strategic for that. Number 4. Their true opinion of people. They tolerate. Elegant people never share their true opinion of those they merely tolerate because they understand the art of diplomacy. They recognize that not every relationship is built on genuine admiration or affection. But they also know that burning bridges or exposing their true feelings can create unnecessary drama and complications. Even when they're in the company of someone they don't particularly care for, they maintain their composure, offering politeness without revealing the deeper layers of their thoughts. They understand that society often requires navigating tricky dynamics, whether it's in business, social circles, or even within family. Elegant people are masters at keeping their personal judgments private, knowing that transparency in this area serves no useful purpose. Voicing their disdain would only reflect poorly on them, revealing pettiness or immaturity, qualities they are careful to avoid. Instead, they use tact and subtlety to manage these interactions, staying cordial without ever betraying their true feelings. This ability to stay neutral, even when surrounded by people they may not respect, is what gives them an air of grace. They're fully aware that power often lies in silence, in withholding rather than expressing every thought. By never revealing how they really feel, they maintain control over their relationships and interactions, allowing them to move through different social landscapes without stirring unnecessary conflict. It's not about being fake. It's about being smart enough to know when honesty is overrated. Number 5. How they achieved their status. Elegant people never share how they truly achieved their status because they understand the power of mystery. While they may drop a few hints or share select moments of their journey, they never reveal the full story. They know that if people understood every detail, the long hours, the sacrifices, the strategic moves, it would strip away some of the awe and admiration others feel toward them. Elegance thrives on the idea that there's always something more beneath the surface, something unknowable. For them, success is a carefully crafted image. They prefer to let others assume that their rise was effortless, that their grace and poise were somehow innate rather than hard-won. Sharing too much would break the illusion and make them seem too relatable, too human. The real work, the gritty behind-the-scenes effort, is theirs alone to hold. By keeping their journey vague, they allow others to project their own fantasies onto their success. This not only preserves their mystique, but also gives them a certain untouchable quality. It's not about being secretive for the sake of it. It's about understanding that not everything should be explained or exposed. The more they reveal, the more they give away their edge, and they're far too refined to sacrifice that. They know that in life, as in style, less is often more. What they don't say is just as powerful as what they do, and that's what keeps people intrigued, wanting to know more but never quite being able to pin them down. Number 6. Their full vulnerabilities. Elegant people never fully share their vulnerabilities because they know that revealing too much can weaken their carefully cultivated presence. It's not that they don't have insecurities or moments of doubt. They're human after all. But they understand that exposing those inner fears can make them seem less composed, less in control. Vulnerability is powerful in the right context, but for elegant people there's a fine line between appearing relatable and appearing fragile, and they're very careful not to cross it. They selectively reveal just enough to show they're real, but never so much that it erodes their image of strength and poise. This isn't about being cold or distant. It's about maintaining a certain level of mystery and strength in a world that's quick to exploit weakness. They know that sharing too much can open the door to being underestimated, pitied, or even manipulated, and they're far too smart for that. Instead, they handle their vulnerabilities privately, processing them in ways that don't require outside validation or comfort. When they do share, It's often after they've already overcome the issue, showing their resilience rather than their raw struggle. This allows them to maintain an aura of quiet confidence. People see their grace under pressure, not the internal chaos. By guarding their deeper fears, they keep the focus on their capabilities, ensuring they're seen as composed, powerful, and always in control, even when the reality might be more complicated. Elegance isn't just about how you dress or present yourself. It's about the choices you make in what you share and what you keep to yourself. Those who truly embody elegance know that mystery, restraint, and control are their greatest assets. By guarding certain aspects of their lives, they maintain a sense of intrigue and quiet power that sets them apart. It's not about hiding, but about understanding that some things are best left unsaid. So the next time you wonder what makes someone truly elegant, remember, it's what they don't say that defines them. If you enjoyed this and want more insights into the art of elegance, personal power, and living with purpose, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Stay connected for more content that challenges the ordinary and dives deep into what it truly means to live a life of distinction.